got a tea table. Sorry. Looks like a bean. There it goes. Go like this. I'll be an adult. I'll be an adult real quick. I did it right after. Um, so I did one after the day after. Uh, it was really I could really taste the peach black tea flavor, which wasn't a bad thing, but it was okay. It was the grapefruit part. The grapefruit part's the one that threw me through the loop, and I just don't like grapefruit. But if somebody who does like grapefruit, I think you might enjoy it. It wasn't like anything bitter or anything like that. So it just got down. The roaster just got down to 58 degrees Celsius at the drum. The next thing I'll do is I think I have an extra back panel, so I'm gonna drill a hole in this back panel, see how that works, and then I'm gonna put a fan on there. I associate grapefruit with bitter as well. Somebody was telling me like it must be like I don't know. They must have the taste genetics for it because I don't. I can't stand grapefruit. But then I have a cousin who will eat grapefruit with a spoon in the morning for breakfast, like a bowl. I don't know. I find that disgusting. And it's only like the aftertaste. When I officially get the first cup, I was like, oh, I could taste the peach. I could really taste the black tea. And then I was like, oh, but there's a bitter aftertaste. Yeah, so bitter. And that was both on the Nano 7 and the Skywalker. Not so much on the Skywalker as bad as the Nano 7. But I didn't tune like I have obviously didn't tune the profile for it. I just used the Christopher Ron's cupping thing for like a light roast. I'm really starting to like these smaller roasters. Like I think the Q Bean, the M1 Lite, and the Nano 7 are fantastic. I'm actually returning. I got the Gene Cafe because I never had a Gene Cafe before, and I tried it out. I tried it again. I fucking hate it, so I'm returning it. It sucks. Just sucks. It makes great coffee, I guess, but the CBR 300, the newer one, is just you could tell they put zero effort into implementing the app or making any noticeable changes to Gene Cafe. So you might as well just get a Gene Cafe for $600, and it'll last you like 20 years. Or if you can find an old Gene Cafe, that's where it's at. The old Gene Cafe where you didn't have to press the button mid roast, like the Beam Wars. Yeah, Sweet Maria is letting me return it. Only one issue I noticed with my M1 Lite is it did after trying to do another like 3 back-to-back roasts, the drum started to like hesitate a little bit. Like I got a little worried, so I didn't want to go into like a fourth roast. You can really smell the peach. It smells great. It smells so good after you roast it too. I think if we find the old motor for the M1 Nano and we just put it in the M1 Lite, if it ever dies, I think that would be a good option. Because it has the M1 Lite, this M1 Lite Nano, or not Nano, this M1 Pro. It has the old motor, it's bigger, and it actually has lower. You could go from 20 upwards, you're able to change like the actual airflow. Where the M1 Lite, you're between 10 and 50. 10 and 45, there's like no change. It just stays at the same setting. I meant M1 Pro. So this is M1 Pro, M1 Lite, but they also call this Pro as well. So M1 Lite Pro and then M1 Pro. I got this for 500, so I had to buy it. I think I really like the M1 Lite. It's really nice. It's kind of pretty good. I can't think of a bad thing about it yet. Like other than the I kind of want to take one lamp out. Because if I'm roasting at like 60% the whole time, it's kind of crazy. The lamp is super strong. Like I did a 100% test just to see what it could do. It could bang out a roast in like 4 minutes at 200 grams, whatever crazy time it was. That thing tasted like shit. And I get a lot more roasty, like not roasty. I don't want to say roasty. It's just definitely like darker than I would imagine compared to like the Nano, the Cafe Logic Nano. When I did the 100% one, yeah, that wasn't a good idea. It was it was bad. I was like, okay, I understand now. Man, that's a. I feel like you do like 300 grams on there with how hot that thing gets. I haven't done more than 200. 200's where I stuck out with the M1 Lite. Okay, so day 3 or 4. What day is this? I think it's like the 5th day. Um, yeah, peach black tea. Oh, that's how I would describe it. That's the biggest flavor. That's FedEx. Hold on, FedEx is here. Oh, happy day. Oh shit, I don't have enough time. If FedEx came here earlier, I'd have enough time to roast on something. Also, I took apart my surprisingly, I am I did on my M1 Lite. You know how the M1, the M2 had the chaff catcher thing for $40. So I cooked the fans out. I measured this part, and I got a print started to. Oh, that's good. So I'm gonna print out a little thing, like a little magnetic 3D print part where it just snaps onto there, and then I could like take it out when I want to empty out all the chaff that gets blown into this area when it's cooling. So that's another fun little project I'm gonna do. And I have all the like magnets for it, which are like I think if you buy the magnets, they're about $1, and you would literally just like. I got the mounting plate on it. I just got to print out the rest of the parts, and then I got to learn how to make holes in a printer. Like I want to try to do like hex holes. I thought it does a pretty good job, but I haven't hit summer here when it gets super hot. So I think that might be a good idea. I just don't know what server fans I would use, because you get some beefy server fans and they'd be a little bit thicker, but yeah, it would cool the living shit out of it, and it would sound awesome. I'm a huge fan of sound, so if I could make it sound like it's a rocket, I'll definitely do that. And the I think this is like a 90. The M1 Lite has like a, I believe it's a, I want to say it's a 92 watt power supply. 92 or 80, I can't remember. But if you turn everything off, no lamp, no drum, and you just turn those on, I think it should be fine. You know, I do 200. I did 150. I didn't feel like it was too bad. Like people want these like 5 minute, below 5 minute or sub, like they want 1 to 3 minutes of bean cooling. But I've always had like 5 minute bean cooling. It's been fine. It might be, maybe it's more of a thing with light roast. People want to make sure it cools fast enough so it doesn't get like cooked even more when it's just waiting in a basket. There's a lot of people who want that. I've been a fan of just like the 5 minute range. I don't know where I got the 5 minute number from. I think I asked the roaster, and he's like 5 minutes. What I shoot for. Okay, but that was a big ass roaster he was using. Hmm. All right, this definitely gets better over time. Not sour, but there's a little, and that's fine. I gotta get into cupping, like with the spoon, but I just want to drink a cup. So far, not bad. Definitely better than the first day. I kind of fucked up too because I did use another profile to to pour on the X boom, so that might have changed it as well. I keep doing that. Okay, next time I will do it on the setting I used last time, which is this one. I did light roast last time. I'm trying to keep it with like this whole be consistent thing. So let's not judge this cupping because it's a totally different brew recipe. So I'll try this one again next time and see. As it gets colder, something's wrong. Like sticking to the back of the throat. I think that's astringent. I think that's what the word is. Anyways, oh, I'm out of here. Gotta pick up the kiddo. I'll let everyone know when it's time to for those group buy roasts whenever they get them. I'll let everyone know how the apple is. I'm curious about the apple. I'm very excited about the apple. But I think we'll keep doing these little. I'll probably do the EAF Discord because there's a lot more people there to share with, and I could they could tell me how they do it on their M1 Lite or their M2s. Anyways, thanks for joining. That didn't go the way I planned, but it never does. I like it. Anyways, thank you. Oh, fuck.